Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. The message that I received today was an extension of yesterday. So, when you're honest with yourself, then it's time to follow your truth, no matter where it might lead you. Because your truth, when you receive it, recognize it, and understand the value that it holds, the enlightenment and the encouragement that it provides, the prosperity and the future movements, when led with truth and honesty of self first before anything, gives you the ability to walk into a leadership type situation, whether it's leading your own life or leading others through your experiences or your insights, wrapped with wholeness and fullness and divine energy. And when you look at abundance, it becomes a magnet to you, where your truth will allow you to follow your path into leadership with wholeness and divine guidance, leading to your abundance. And I know that this is true because before I started making this message to you, the time was 1008. To me, that was the message in a spiritual number sign. And I see these numbers all the time. Whether they're sequential, they're repeating, or they're boxed, where the first number is the same as the last number, and the middle numbers indicate other energies that are being enhanced and perfected with each move that you make. And I know that this is true for my own existence and my own reality, because what I see, what I know, what I feel aligns with the truth that I hold, the honesty that I have, and the direction in which I'm going. So I'm always moving forward and receiving encouragement and enlightenment through my spirit team, through the divine, through all that is heavenly and pure. All of these energies reside outside of these realms, making sure that I'm able to distinguish the difference between seeded thoughts sent by the archons looking to take me off my path or possibly put doubt on my road. But my truth eliminates any doubt, and my honesty only allows trueness and wholeness to come back in the ebb and flow of energy, because what I give, I get back. Maybe it's not immediate. Maybe it won't be immediate for you either. But what I do know, the divine says hello. What I do know is that you'll never know if you don't actively participate in your own game, in your own story of your life. And you can design it and develop it with every move that you make when you hold clarity and pure intent, and you embrace your clear direction that's guiding you through your inner truth. And my inner truth is telling me that maybe it might be easier to manifest what I would like in my reality, even though my reality currently doesn't necessarily show what's in my head, my heart, my destiny, my direction to go. So I'm going to write my manifestation, my vision, my dream, my goal into a short story. And then I'm going to read it to myself over and over again. And when I write this story, it's going to illuminate the details that will help me align completely with the vision that I have, the direction I'm going, the vibrations that I embody, and the contract that I am still fulfilling with each move I make, with my certainty, my ability to have compassion and empathy, not just for myself, but for other energies as well. I also understand that the road that you once walked is not the road that your truth is sending you toward, meaning that as you walk through your life and your journey and you're able to see, to resonate, to feel, to comprehend the empowerment that the energies can have with a positive disposition and forward motion, when you carry the highest vibration on purpose because you choose to see the lighter side of life, you choose to encourage others to take the same walk toward their own truth, to follow the destiny in which their honesty is guiding. It may be a little bit scary, but once you realize that you've got an entire spirit team that's encouraging you and showing you signs and symbols and synchronicities, or maybe even reminding you of the worth that you have always held, the worth that you can certainly fold into your destiny by recognizing your inner divinity. That's part of your truth. So when you figure that out and you're able to rely upon your inner truth and you are receiving the honesty that you give, that you is waiting for you to recognize and remember, and then you follow that journey, those foot patterns, by using your inner knowing and your intuition and relying on the sensations that your vibration provides to you, especially when you're around other energies, because it's easy for you to stay in one specific mindset and even dream it, feel it, and see it in your third eye. But other energies, they may have different ideas about the vision that you hold. Maybe because they don't think that they could provide a tangible result in their own life. So with that, they send doubt, because their self-doubt is telling them that they can't achieve what is ready and willing to be transmuted into your journey through your truth, through your honest movements. And even though another energy may not feel that they have the ability, it's only because they're still trapped in the deception of limitation. But when you realize that there is no limitation and that you have the ability to increase your perception, provide a broader look, if you will, at your own destiny, your own inner self, your own direction, then it makes your foot patterns easier to follow, to trailblaze into a new type of an existence, one that your inner essence, your core self, has always been leading you toward, even if the road has been a little bit shaky or hard to see. Your inner truth will always set you free. And I certainly believe that. And when everything moves into specific placement and life seems to open up and include the abundance and the blessings, the prosperity and the wealth, whether it be personal, right? Physical, mental, emotional, or even spiritual, that's all forms of abundance. And when you realize that your inner truth may be leading you to your sovereignty, then that's a definite direction that will offer a lot of levels of ascension through many doors of awareness. And following your truth, even if it seems like it's still outside of your reach, will allow you to shorten that distance, because when you follow your truth, when you live your truth, and you recognize the honesty and the path that's leading you out of um, seclusion or domination or limitation, then you realize that you have opened up the door of freedom, where you can't be trapped, you can't be held down, and people can't tell you their truth when you can see your truth just as bright as you can see the sun, even if it's standing behind clouds. Meaning that if someone's trying to elude you with their own warped perception, you have the ability through your inner core, through your inner truth, and your footpath on your honesty, your honest road, if you will, to be able to see past their deception and rely upon the inner energy that has always been vibrating through you, and allow that energy to truly set you free, to give to you the leg up that maybe you've been looking to receive but have not yet found. And that leg up can very well start with following your inner truth. And I do this every day. Not every day is an easy day for me. Not every day does my mobility come fluid and flowing. But that doesn't mean that I give up. That doesn't mean that I don't see what my truth is, what my truth has always been. And that's service. Service to others through my insights and the experiences that I've overcome, that I've turned into challenges that I just keep poking at, picking at, and perfecting into achievements, accomplishments, and forward motion. I have followed my truth every day of my life. I may not have always honored the honesty that my path provided because it involved other energies, but my inner truth has never really set me in the wrong position. My limited mindset of how other energy can evolve was what put me in a position where I thought I had to do more, be more, in order to help other energy see past their own obstructions, their own obstacles, their own walls or blocks, if you will. But I realized over time that all I can do is just be me and continue to hold love and light and encouragement and enlightenment within my energy, my aura, my environment. Because when I do this, not only does it hold the energy high for not just me, but for everyone who's willing to take a step into their own truth and walk the honest footpath that their truth is leading them toward in order to receive the wholeness and the completeness that achieving, overcoming, recognizing, and receiving always gives you when you trust in your inner core, you trust your faith, you trust your divinity, and you trust your inner truth. My lovely collective, sometimes it may be hard to follow the truth wherever it may lead, because it shows you what other energies are trying to hide from you or elude from you, from your knowing. But your energy will never allow that to happen as long as you're able to see clearly where whatever energy you're dealing with, that you sense the energies that are being masked, sending, that you trust the energy that's being masked and sent to you by another entity in order to dissuade, get you off your path, or make you doubt. But you have the control to eliminate all of that and to come back toward, your inner truth, and eliminate any doubt that you might have by reaching down and actually following your honest footpath. Because once you start walking in your truth and you allow honesty to lead you to your new destination, then it won't be so scary, and it won't be something that, gives you any type of fear, because you would have used, or you should be using, the bravery that lives within you and the courage that resides right in your inner core. Because living life, making choices, whether they be difficult or they be easy, takes courage. Because you can think about something but not move toward it. And if you don't move toward it, then all you did was just dream. But if you take the courage that lives within you and move toward the direction in which your truth is showing you is your destiny, then that's a very courageous type energy to embody. And that will provide to you an easier aspect, an easier route, where things just start falling directly into place, and balance and harmony and justice is in your court, especially if things haven't been balanced and nothing has really offered a give and take, an equal give and take. So when you're looking toward your inner truth, don't forget to follow the honest footpath that is being presented to you. And if you need any help distinguishing between what it is that you think to what it is you dream to what it is you move toward, most definitely let me know, because I can certainly remind you that all of your tools that you've gained over the course of your life has been molding you to recognize and remember and accept with love and light the inner truth that lives within you. And that could be something so large as remembering the light essence you are, and that in this time, in this space, you're experiencing humanity and you're intertwining your spiritual essence with the physical 3D. And that comes with challenges all in itself. But when you follow your truth, it's easier to navigate all of the hiccups, the illusions, or the dismay that other energies may be trying to send your way. Mainly because the more people who are aware, the more people who wake up, the more people who ascend, the more people that listen to their own inner truth, and then the more people that follow the honest direction in which their truth is leading them, always receives abundance, clarity, and new beginnings. And when you accept the leadership in your own life and realize that nothing is here to harm you or hurt you, but to illuminate the different aspects of who you actually are and what you actually came here to do, then that truth may seem like a best friend when you finally raise it up and lift it to sit on your shoulder, and you realize that truth has always been your gifted tool, and following your honesty has always been cause and effect of listening to your truth, of recognizing and remembering. Wherever you may be, I'm always in your corner, and I'm always sending you energy to increase, incorporate, embody, and perfect, and to protect the light essence that you have within you, so that it never burns dim, but it always gets brighter and brighter and lives within you and shows in every pattern you take, every position you make, every footpath that you create. My lovely collective, I am always in your corner. I am always sending love and light. And I can't wait to hear your stories of honesty and truth, and where you may have been, and where you are now, and where you believe you should be, or what your truth is directing you toward receiving, obtaining, embodying, and becoming. My love is always being sent in waves from me to you. I can't wait to see where your truth leads you. My truth has always led me to you. My truth has always led me to help others to see what they can't see, and to encourage and to uplift and unite. And that together, through interconnectivity, we have the ability to stand tall, to stand upright, to be the shining, guiding light, that we are all a spark of the Creator, and we all carry the seed of wholeness, the seed of completeness. Now you just need to find your seed and then develop it. Let it evolve by following your truth. My lovely collective, love and light, peace and joy.